Hey there, I'm Laura Noel and welcome to the wild world of pregnancy number 2. Today is my first trimester favorites, supplements, survival picks. If you caught my first trimester update video, I mentioned in there that it took us a year to get pregnant this time, and it was because of a hormonal imbalance I had. So I was seeing a naturopath and she had me on a ton of supplements, like 13 supplements a day, like crazy. And so for that reason, I was not taking a multivitamin, and I was not taking a prenatal in particular because I am sugar intolerant, and it's really hard to find a good multivitamin or prenatal with no starch, no sugar, no tons of fruits and vegetables and all this stuff. So it was just not working out for me. Before I was pregnant and when I first found out, in those first couple of weeks, I was taking a lot of individual things. So all of my vitamins were kind of individual. I had B, C, D, all those things in individual supplements. A few weeks into my pregnancy, I actually found out about Biomyology. They came out with a brand new prenatal vitamin, and I knew about them because I had already got their mama probiotics, and so these things are awesome. They work, and so I got their prenatal. Now, unfortunately, this came at the height of my morning sickness, and though all of the ingredients are fantastic, like amazing, you have to take 4 pills a day, and they smell. They have a pretty strong smell to them, and so when my gag reflex kicked in a few weeks of pregnancy, I basically couldn't swallow pills anymore. So I kind of stopped taking everything for a while. I am just now starting to try to take this again, but I'm still not taking 4 a day. So for that reason, I do still kind of supplement with some other individuals as I can. But I do highly recommend, if you don't have a problem swallowing pills, to check out Biomyology. I got them on Amazon, but you can also get them off her website, the prenatal vitamins and the mama probiotics. Because I was not on a prenatal for a long time, I would take Methyl Folate, which is a methylated folate. My naturopath wanted me to be on methylated vitamins, so I've been on methylated B and methylated folate. And these pills are super tiny, which is amazing. So they're very easy to get down. So I've been able to continue to take folate pretty much the entire time, even though I haven't had a multivitamin. When I haven't been taking the prenatal, I have vitamin D and vitamin C, always good to have. I also have an iron, a ferrocell iron that my naturopath has me on. It's kind of a lower dose one, so it doesn't have all the crazy effects that some of the higher dose ones do. This is Designs for Health, and I need to start taking this again, even though my iron came back okay on my first trimester screening. Iron is something that is really important, especially if you're going to do a home birth or a VBAC, so I need to start taking that again. With my first, I had terrible problems with my teeth. So I grabbed some calcium just at Sprouts, and I started taking this early on before morning sickness hit. These pills are ginormous, so I haven't been taking them since, but now I need to start getting them down again. And then I got some Nordic Naturals prenatal DHA, because again, I'm not taking a prenatal with DHA in it, so this is separate DHA with omegas and some D3 in it as well. So I've been trying to get at least 1 or 2 of these down every day. Way early on, I started taking Pink Stork Gut Health, and these are just little like pastilles that you just put in your mouth and swallow. And there's very interesting reviews on Amazon that talk about this and morning sickness, and they say in particular, if you have any H. pylori bacteria in your gut, it has been linked to HG, or hyperemesis gravidarum. I do not have that because I did get that tested on my gut health test with my naturopath. So I didn't really notice too much of a difference when I would take this versus not taking it. But I've had some friends who did find it super helpful. So I I still take it occasionally, and I still recommend that people try it if you're having morning sickness. I've also heard that it might help prevent the group B strep, so I'm going to start taking it just to add to that, as well as probiotics can help with that too. So it's just something else to consider. Of course, my survival in trimester 1 is vitamin B6 and Unisom. This is the Amazon sleep aid version of it. Super cheap and very effective. So I take 1 vitamin B6 pill with half a pill of the Unisom in the morning and also in the evening, hoping to go down to just the evening dose, but it's a absolute blessing for morning sickness. A total survival when you are having nausea like nothing else is these Urban Moonshine Calm Tummy Bitters. They taste horrible, just putting it out there, but you just put a little bit in your mouth whenever you feel nauseous and it eases. This was like always in my purse. I would grab it and like in the grocery store or when you're out and about and you just feel like, you just grab some of this and it will help you get through. Doesn't really last for an extended period of time, but it works really, really fast. Another survival was the Pink Stork Morning Sickness Ginger Peach Tea. This was super helpful also in just that daily feeling during those really crazy weeks. I don't really have a taste for it anymore, but during the really intense time, it helped so much. Can't live without my oils, so peppermint and lavender went with me everywhere. I would smell them, I would put them on. Peppermint for tension and whatever, just, yeah, all the things during the first trimester. I was kind of getting into homeopathics a little bit at the beginning, and then I kind of stopped taking them, but calc fluor, ferrum phosphate, and magnesium phosphate are the first trimester homeopathics, and I will link the fertility homeopath who talks all about these salts throughout pregnancy. It was fascinating, and I need to get back on it, but they're really beneficial and can possibly help baby too. Okay, a few other favorites: a giant water bottle because you're always thirsty and or just dehydrated. And then a couple of my favorite books. I mentioned in my other one, the Mama Natural Week by Week Guide to Pregnancy and Childbirth. Super helpful. If you're not crunchy, it might not be your cup of tea, but for somebody who is crunchy, who has followed Mama Natural for years, it's just really helpful. So much information in here. Even if I don't agree with it all or follow it all, it's still really, really interesting to read about. If you are into essential oils and not sure what you can use and what you can't use, Betsy Boozum's baby book is super, super helpful. She goes through each of the trimesters talking about different things, and then a very helpful chart in the back about what you can safely use or not use. Very, very helpful. Get the belly book. You want to document this and you're going to forget it. So just your cravings, what's going on each week, putting in a belly picture. It's so helpful and you will just love looking back at it in the future. So those are some of my first trimester favorites, survival, and supplements that I've been taking. Let me know what helped you get through the first trimester. Leave that in the comments below and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.